Well, hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Paul.
And I'm Thomas.
And we are about to dive into episode 2 of The Rescue. We've enjoyed the first part, and so we're looking forward to getting into this and seeing where it goes. It's only a two-parter, so it's a short little one, so this is the conclusion. And yeah, as always, give us a bit of a like and a subscribe down below. That's super useful. And I think even at this stage, I'm going to say to people, we're going to do a review at the end of Series 2, so do be asking questions about the whole series, things you might want us to cover when we get there. That's great. So yeah, we're going into this story here. Desperate measures, desperate times call for desperate measures, Thomas. But this is the first episode of Doctor Who to ever break into the top 10 most watched things on television in the week.
Oh wow! So this is kind of where it blew up.
Yeah, and so apparently Doctor Who didn't do that regularly until until the kind of New Who era. So presumably it's a good one.
Okay, yeah, that surprises me. I would have thought the Dalek story that came before would be the one that would do that, but
yeah, maybe there was lots of other good things on telly that week as well. There are only a few channels to watch, so.
All right, wow, here we go. It's a bit sordid.
I knew.
Sorry. Oh no, they're coming through there as well.
A rather unfortunate level as well. Oh, here we go. This is a bit of a change of locale.
Ooh.
Looks a bit quite different to what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
I like that you can see through the spaceship window.
Yeah, that is a nice touch, actually.
It's not a big deal, but it does help just to sell it a bit more.
She's got the flair.
Vicki! No! No, don't!
Don't waste it on the alien.
Barbara's cold-blooded murder.
Yeah, wow.
He was going to attack you! Send me on the Everest plants. I trained him to come here for food.
Oh.
Well, I didn't know that, did I? I mean,
Barbara just thought it was a monster, but maybe Barbara is the monster.
Oh, wow.
Suddenly started screeching. I thought you killed him.
Oh, that's wow. That's hard hitting, isn't it? That's Barbara's first kind of big error, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and this reunion is tainted by the fact that she has killed this girl's pet.
Blood on her hands. Out down spot. Will these hands ever be clean? Apparently, when that flare went off, it actually did injure Jacqueline Hill.
Oh gosh, really?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
think health and safety was big in those days.
I thought you were about to say it injured the alien. Barbara must feel absolutely terrible now. Not only has she used up their flare, but she's also
Killed her pet.
What's he gonna say? It was just a sand monster.
You need a jolly good smack bottom.
Now, you mustn't be like that. You're not giving her much of a chance, are you? She's not
Just like Barbara didn't give the sand monster a chance.
Yes, well, so might I have done.
It's true.
Sorry.
I'll kill you.
Oh. Oh.
She lunges at Barbara.
We know how you feel, Vicki.
Ian just blunders in.
You can't come in.
They still have tape in the year 24, whatever it was.
This used to be the People's Hall of Judgment.
That's cool. The doctor didn't turn round for a while. He's a bold man.
Mr. Bateman?
Are you finished?
Yes, I had hoped that you would continue.
I was arrested.
Plot twist.
I dressed up as Jacqueline to show her how terrible the people here were.
Quite sprightly for an old bloke, isn't he?
Yeah. I love how people do that in films and TV and stuff. Push the chair over as if it does anything.
Yeah. Didn't even push it towards them. Doctor's POV there, kind of fading out.
Yeah, nice kind of rack focus there.
Mm.
She's waiting outside.
Oh, I must get some fresh air.
Go on, show her the
Talk
TARDIS.
to that child.
It's bigger on the
All
inside.
right. Yes, I'm quite all right, my boy. I'm quite about what...
Susan's replacement, potentially. She's tempted.
Doctor, we were talking about Vicki.
Yes.
Would you go?
Yes. I can see we've
Well, I think if I was in that situation, yeah, I've not got much else to live for. I mean, she's orphaned. She's got no
Vicki,
parents.
Vicki, my
She's on the
dear,
planet by
come in.
herself.
Yeah.
Everyone's dead apart from 2 people on the planet. Like,
But it's huge.
There we go. Yeah, so is this the first time they've invited a
The
random
outside
person into the TARDIS?
Well,
yeah, I think so.
I think it might
I'm
be.
going to come with us.
The actual rescue ship.
This is rescue ship calling Dido. Rescue ship calling Dido. Come in, please. This is rescue ship calling...
They have their planet back to themselves again. And somehow I don't think they would allow that rescue ship to land.
Oh, the TARDIS was a bit unstable, that. Oh.
Here we are, safely down.
What's that movement, Doctor? Well, surely you can feel it.
Doctor, what's happening?
No,
Take off again, Doctor.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Oh. Oh, what a great cliffhanger. Literally.
Literally a cliff hanger or a dropper. Cliff
Have I told you I have a friend called Cliffhanger?
No, you don't.
Wow. Wow,
There we go.
wow, wow. This is blowing my mind every week. So you didn't tell me there was a new companion to
Well,
replace Susan.
Well, no, I couldn't tell you that, could I?
Wow, okay, that makes sense. They knew they needed a young person. And Carol Ann Ford wanted to leave the show, didn't she?
Yeah, she's already made a decision to go, so...
So I guess they were like, well, we need to do a story to introduce a new companion.
Yeah, so this is our first new regular cast member.
Wow.
Yeah, first time we've... Obviously last week, first time we lost a companion. Now we've got the first new one joining the TARDIS. Actually, she's the first person to be invited to join the TARDIS because Ian and Barbara were slightly kidnapped.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a first. And that becomes quite a thing, doesn't it? That, like, generally people are asked to... The Doctor invites people to come with him.
Yeah.
There. So,
And
yeah,
what-
now we've got Vicki on board.
Yes. What's the name of the actress who plays her?
Oh, what is her name? Maureen something. Maureen O'Brien, I think, off the top of my head.
Right.
Still
yeah.
alive. Still alive, Maureen O'Brien. So yeah, apparently they originally the episode was going to be called Doctor Who and Tanny, because that was going to be the name of the character. So, but they changed it. She became Vicki. So they obviously came up with a better name for these stories as well.
Doctor Who and Vicki.
Doctor Who and Vicki. And the other names were possibly Valerie, Millie, or Lucky. So.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and yeah, what did you think of the kind of twist with Quillian? And did you have any inkling of this, or?
No, I didn't actually. I like a twist like that. I thought that was quite interesting. Didn't quite get why the people destroyed the comms at the end. I didn't want the rescue ship to land. I guess it's because they're now suspicious of the human race.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 of them left by the look of it. The Doctor said when he'd been there before, there was only about 100 of them, and Quillian / Bennett said he'd killed all of them.
That's
so,
true.
Yeah, they probably didn't want other people arriving.
2 blokes. I suppose it's hard to then
repopulate the planet.
Unless they...
We don't know how things work on Dido.
Those aliens function slightly...
Exactly.
Oh.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a kind of... obviously, it's a bit of a sort of Agatha Christie-esque kind of plot twist. But it's also kind of like knowing that he's there and he's kind of deceiving Vicki and to keep her there. It's sort of... it's a little bit kind of... It's a bit like an abusive relationship thing, isn't it? Where he's kind of gaslighting her and making her think that, you know, there's all this situation going on when really it's just him pretending, you know. And
Yeah,
that's
it's
why,
pretty dark,
you can't
actually,
go
isn't
more
it?
than 50 yards from the ship, Quillian said, now, or 50 meters from the ship. So kind of controlling her through these things. So there is that kind of, it's quite an interesting aspect to it.
It reminds me a bit of Rapunzel or something, sort of being
Yeah.
kept in the tower.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking. I was just thinking kind of Beauty and the Beast, but that one's more appropriate because she thinks this is all there is, doesn't she, in Rapunzel?
And you told me a while back that Doctor Who might feature Rapunzel at some point.
Yeah, maybe so, mate. Maybe so. So they apparently they credited Quillian under the name Sidney Wilson, so that it didn't give away the fact that he was the same guy playing the same character. Or playing
That
two different
makes
characters.
sense, yes, because otherwise some eagle-eyed viewer would work it out.
Yeah.
I guess they might think, oh, they were just short of actors, so they got the same actor to play him, but yeah, it would have potentially given it away.
And that's not unheard of either, actually. Like people who then, just do something where they may be acting in it, but then they can also be suited up in something if they don't have to say anything, because it's a good way to save money. But yeah, so nice little two-parter. Really just kind of introduces us to the new companion.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Vicki? I mean, we've not had much of a chance
yet. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, it's interesting sort of comparison with Susan in a way. She's still got the kind of childlike kind of naivety to her. And the other interesting thing is, obviously, this girl is from a lot further in the future than Barbara and Ian. So in a way, she probably knows a lot of historic events and stuff that Barbara and Ian don't.
Yeah, that's true. She's far more advanced than them. And that's not something the modern series has done much, is it? The modern series hasn't really had companions from different times, has it? I mean, River Song kind of obviously is from a different time, and Captain Jack and stuff, but they weren't sort of regular companions.
That's true.
They always have contemporary kind of Earth characters, don't they? Can't think of anyone that's not been that.
Yeah, it's Doctor Who is kind of always set in the present day, isn't it? It's almost like the Doctor wants to live his life in parallel to a human. Yeah, a viewer. Yeah.
So that's good. It'll be interesting to see how that comes into play. How they use that she will know more than them and will have experienced more things. So, technologically she'll be miles ahead of them.
It's a good
even
point.
Though they still use tape. In the
they like retro stuff in the 25th century.
Yeah, all about the vintage tech. So. And the ending there was a nice little ending. The TARDIS falling off the cliff there.
Yeah.
Although in my head, I'm like, surely the internal and external parts of the TARDIS are doing different dimensions. So what happens to the outside shouldn't affect the inside, to my mind. But, it was a neat little finish there, and it's going to lead us, obviously, into another story for next time, so that's good. I like the way they're still kind of linking things together, so...
Yeah, well, there we go. I think that's all for today, isn't it?
I think so.
Do please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We love having more people on board to enjoy these episodes with us, and we will be back very soon. Goodbye.
See you next time. Bye-bye.